Top 5 Scary Reddit Ghost Stories by Grimface The Creepypasta. Number 5. The look on her face was downright weird. My sister has a dog with a distinctive lip curl. A lip curl that we thought looked considerably like the same lip curl our deceased grandmother had. One day, we were hanging out in my sister's apartment, and the dog was curled up in her basket in front of us. I noticed the lip curl again, and jokingly asked if my sister thought our grandmother might have been reincarnated into her pet. We both laughed, but then the dog suddenly looked up. And the look on her face was downright weird. She was kind of tilting her head back and peering at us. Even my sister, who lives with her, said she'd never made that face before. But we just laughed it off, and my sister asked in a very not serious voice, "Can you give us a sign that you're really our grandmother?" The dog looked out the window at the bush outside, and my sister said, "Imagine if a robin landed on that bush right now." Robins were our grandmother's favorite bird. She absolutely loved them and had everything from ceramic robin teacups to robin patterned napkins and back again. After that, we pretty much forgot about it until my sister came home from work one day to find a nest of baby robins in the bush right outside her window. The exact same bush her dog had looked straight at that day. A bush that would be somewhat strange for a robin to choose for nesting, as robins are solitary creatures, and this particular bush is right next to a bustling apartment complex. It might all just be an amusing coincidence, but, to be honest, I've never been a big believer in coincidences, amusing or not. Number 4. Weird wind. I was walking through the Presser Hall at Hollins University alone. My wife was on the campus meeting with some of her friends who went there with her. It was in late May and classes were all over and there were few people around. I had heard that this hall was pretty haunted and went to see it. I walked through the entire place, both stories, and didn't see anyone around. On my way out, I decided to try an EVP with my phone recorder. I asked if anyone had something to say. Right before the exit was a women's bathroom. The door was propped open with a door's top, so I went in, turned around, and left. On my way out, I felt wind on my back and realized that the door had closed and followed me out, but didn't quite shut all the way. I didn't hear the door's top scuff at all and it was still in place. After that I was too weirded out to stick around. Number 3. Cold breath. I have eye migraines, which means I see an aura but don't feel pain. I was lying in bed seeing shadows moving around the walls, thinking maybe I was having a migraine. I really think I was. On the wall next to me was a static shadow, stranger than the others. I was wondering why this shadow was static while the others moved with my eyes, and suddenly I felt a cold breath on my hand. At that moment, my hand was too far from my face to have been my own breath. I freaked out and told my boyfriend to go to bed with me. Not sure if it was paranormal, but it was quite disturbing. Number 2. The Devil's Doorway. I was in my room when I heard this loud crash come from the doorway of my home. I went out to where it was, and I saw that an angel sculpture had fallen onto the floor. The thing is that this sculpture's string was placed on a metal hook, and the only way for it to be taken down is taking the string and pulling it up and over the hook. There's no way that it would just fall. The string would have to be compromised. It wasn't. I didn't think much of it until I looked at the settings on my iPhone because I wanted to see how much space I had left. I was planning on going somewhere and taking lots of videos. The space left was 6.66 gigabytes. I couldn't help but think of the whole the devil as a fallen angel thing. It was pretty creepy. Number 1. Ghost dog. I was at a red light and up ahead I saw some sort of ghost dog cross the street and disappear. It was slightly transparent and it moved effortlessly, like it was gliding almost. I discovered via the internets it is frequently observed and known as a hellhound. I went back there approximately an hour later to look for it, and as I stopped under the street light, it flickered off. I shit you not. That led me to believe that there are times when we are in some sort of heightened state where we can peer into other realms. Grimm's bonus mention. The Whispering Woman. Honestly, this was probably just an in-between sleep and in-between awake thing, but, like 20 times this year, I heard a woman whisper around the corner of my bedroom near the bathroom. Only 2 moments it sounded like more than sighs or spooky mumbles. Once was my name, and the other was I don't think you should do that. Like I said, pretty sure it's just sleepy hallucinating but still pretty creepy. Subscribe for more creepy videos and make sure to turn post notifications on. Also follow us on Instagram at grimface_creepypasta. We post daily, so make sure you hit that follow button and never miss a post. Until next time, stay grim.